I want to tell you, a couple days ago I had one of those days. I was driving to a client appointment and drinking a cup of coffee, stopped at a light, wedged the coffee in my lap, decided to fix my lipstick. The light turned and the coffee spilled everywhere. So as I was getting onto the freeway, I realized that I was about to go into a meeting looking like I had just peed my pants. I rolled all the windows down, turned the heat on full blast, made it to the place where I was going, carefully walked in with one bag positioned in front of me and one behind me, and slowly slinked to my seat, thinking, well, things can only improve from here. Unfortunately, they didn't. I ended up coming home to meet the refrigerator repairman, only to find that apparently the refrigerator would cost more to fix than it would to buy. Shortly after that, I went to go and lower some blinds and found that they completely broke. Realized that I had to get my daughter to a photo where she was required to have an iron-on transfer on her t-shirt, which was a horseshoe. Not knowing what direction to iron it on, I quickly pulled it out of the package, ironed on the transfer, only to find later that she was the only little girl with her horseshoe pointing down instead of up. And I made a permanent indentation in the brand new built-in cabinet that I just had painted because I was in such a hurry that I didn't put anything underneath it. On my way back, I cut the corner too short coming into my driveway and scraped my car against the retaining wall. So I decided I would call to see if I could get the blinds fixed, and I was on the phone with a repair woman, and she said, okay, what you need to do is just carefully and gently unwedge the blinds from the wall. And at that point I told her, I don't really think I should be doing anything like this today, and I proceeded to tell her about my day, and she started laughing. And then she apologized and she said, I'm so sorry for laughing at you. It's just so good to know other people have days like this. And I started laughing, and you know what, it felt really good to laugh. And we were joking that, you know, maybe I shouldn't leave the house. Maybe I should just order pizza and call it a day. But after I got off the phone, I realized, you know, I don't need to be afraid to leave the house. In some weird way, I believe that I had gotten myself into this frame of mind where I was having a rotten day. And whether I was conscious of it or not, I think that what I was drawing to myself were more experiences to confirm my belief that it was going to be a crappy day. And that's exactly what I was having. And so once I was able to lighten up, I was able to let go of that. And you know what? Things got a lot better. And I really learned a lot from that experience. So I think what this really goes to is the power that our thoughts have over the way that we see things in the world. Which is something that I've written about in my book, The Pinocchio Principle, Becoming the Leader You Were Born to Be. How the way that we take things in influences the thoughts that we have, the actions that we take, and the results that tend to come about as a result of the way that we interact with people and things and experiences throughout the world.